Okay, so that should start the stream. What up, my dudes and dudettes? Oh crap. Wait 1 second. Tablet. Today we're going to be doing a 3D model of this Mini Jane. I don't know the I can't pronounce the artist's name. But, I'm gonna he should be. I'm gonna throw him up here. 1 second. I'm gonna throw him up. He should be on the description, but I'm gonna throw the artist name up here in the scroll thing. I can't even. Okay. Say bye. Okay. I think that's. See, it's like a 02 no O2 H2 O H something. So that's who we're gonna be big. It's Mini Jane right now. Using. So this is my custom startup. I'm gonna be using Bernice. So we're gonna start with straight up modeling, assuming, yeah. I'm gonna get rid of all this because we're gonna need it, and then I'm gonna turn on the screen caps. So this is gonna be voiced over after this video possibly, and then I'm gonna throw up a shorter version, like what is it, time lapse. This will be up as a long form, and then the time lapse will be just a YouTube video. I'm assuming I can do this in like a day, but I don't know. Let me see, is the screen caps on? No. Let me turn on the screen caps right here. Did that work? Let me just add something. Yeah, okay, it worked. I don't know why it wasn't. And then test out the other screen cap. Another one. There's like two, so we're gonna have two. One on the right, one on the left. Okay. We're gonna need. Well, we're gonna start with a cube actually, so it's fine. Kind of a happy little accident here. And we're gonna start with subdivisions. We're gonna do it as a single one. So subdivision 1. We're gonna start pretty low, and then we're gonna make exactly what we're gonna be making here. Grab what are we grabbing first? We're grabbing the image editors somewhere. There it is. Then we're gonna we're gonna open the image. So we're gonna be using a little reference here. Wherever okay. I have a few references. I'm going to be using. We'll use the. I think there's this reference here. Where it's like drawn. I'm gonna try to do this fast, but have a little underneath. But I don't think it's gonna be necessary. I think the hair is gonna be the problem. Like, we'll see. Start really quick. No, you know what? I can open the other one as well. Could use is that a PureRef? But I'm gonna be using just open this one as well. Faster. Throw on the image plane as mesh reference or empty. Empty here. Bring up. I'm gonna go right into. So we can have two. And I don't think I'm gonna be using it like a standard. Maybe because I don't think what I'm gonna do. So get the sizing right. So we're gonna bring in. I might turn this into mod most likely because I saw this as a mod first, and I was like, I think we need to make this into a mod. So let's bring in. We're gonna bring in. Bring in. I'm gonna bring in player character. We bring in Nitin Jane. We bring in Seth. I think Seth, so I can have a sizing. Just thought on Seth. Just make it right up there. Yep. Makes it easier to select all because if it's all like you can't select it. Hold up. What is this? We're moving it on the origin. Down. Can we make it like Ratatouille? Okay. I think that's fine. Be good if I get a reference up here though. I'm gonna throw a reference up here so we can get the size. If we get the size off, it's gonna be off. We can always scale it after, but still. Oh, actually, yeah, we're gonna scale it after. Yeah, we're gonna scale it after. Here for later then. We'll bring it into 1 again because the 1 is a little better. Got a little. Do this. There. Right, so sometimes I get a little focused on it quickly. It's just very quickly, if not. I moved it on the origin. Hold up. The origin there. Could make the face and then slowly start with the body. Do subdivision 2 maybe. Doesn't give me a lot of control. We could try where visions like this. I'm gonna realize it. I think I might realize it. It's gonna be like getting the base first. I'm gonna make it to used to high poly stuff. make the ears then. I realize it. The hell with it. And the shape of the ears is going to be your ears in the game are really flat actually. I've seen them. I'm gonna start throwing just down some geometries. Block out. Take forever. But yeah, we're gonna have to do some pulling on that later. The rest of the body. Trying to make it with like sculpted is weird to me. Sculpting this thing. The other one feels more difficult. I can imagine we want to make it. We're gonna do heavier on texturing, I guess. Do each leg actually. Yeah, that means mirror probably. We're gonna rig it after this because I gotta look good rigged. You know what? Because we're gonna join it. You know, we should make it a one mesh actually. But we're gonna pull it out from here. Oh, this is a bit of a longer part here. Kind of. I'm gonna join it out. There. What happened here though? We're gonna that. Hmm. Clipping, right. And is a little bit faster, so it will have to be a single mesh though, due to the fact that most of the mod stuff has to be single mesh. They're not going to be separate object. Now we're gonna. This is kind of the gonna be the legs right here. I'm thinking how we're gonna texture paint this. I don't want to texture paint this in Blender, but yeah, we're gonna sculpt this in a second here. This. Okay. Yeah. Looking at the feed. Where's the feed actually? Oh shoot! I did a local. So there's the local up there. Hmm. Set the footies here. Low poly. I'm not used to low poly. I'm gonna try to make it low poly anyway. Used to like middle topology, and then high. Could do quit. Oh crud. Good thing I pressed save. My habit of saving. I didn't, would have saved it and then lost. For how long it's been. So with okay. There we go. He called it Jane Mania. I'm not really sure what it's called, to be honest. Now we could do a quick grid fill. No, I could have grid filled span of 2 or 3. Yeah, 2 or 3 is fine. Rotation's not liking me. Okay. I don't like that rotation, but whatever. There has to be a better. Then span it on 1. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to do without that. I'm gonna move this. Really quick. Really quick. Forever on this. Okay, we're just gonna zero this out. God, she's got tiny feet. We're gonna have to just move on the. I think that works. Okay. This is 0. No, this is not horizontal. Okay, this is not zeroed out. That's 0. Okay. Okay, this is where I was thinking the hips maybe go up higher, so I have to figure this out. Sculpt time. Need sculpt time. So we're just gonna. Funny. gonna be making sure the whole sculpt smooth is too strong. Or that you see it's like at 7. There we go, that's better. Too strong is like overpowering everything. We want to maybe add a little bit more. I don't think there's going to be a knee bend, but add a little bit more topology anyway. Speaking. There we go, that's softer. We could do, gonna need detail. Could cut it. Yeah, we'll cut it. Yeah, we'll adjust it later. It'll be like a little tail. That's really, really small, so it was like, I always think that everything is adjustable later. Wait, it's gonna be rigged, so yeah, we'll keep it straight then. Because it's rigged, it's gonna keep it straight. How big we want it, like, I think that's fine. Maybe a little less, actually. No, wait. Yeah, we'll adjust it. Everything's adjustable later. Yeah, that's okay. For laying all the topology. I need to fix this thing. It has to be a single one. As long as everything's one thing, and then we're gonna cut it. That's why it's a little bit faster, because it's poly. But I do some of the higher poly techniques here. Yeah. We want to T-pose it maybe, or I think T-pose is gonna actually work on my favor. Yeah. T-posing. But it's like like fluffy over here. Oh, ugh. But okay, it's been like 20 minutes. Done the entire thing already. Usually I would have done this already. Got a little bit more nervous on the live stream, perhaps. I can't think straight. That circle. That's why I want to get a little quiet. Wait, do we want to? No, because it's like separate. We could do. No, it has to be one. Could do separate. One anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be one. Okay. Variant. I don't know. It's gonna be it with geometry. But yeah, this is gonna be like a single thing. If I finish this in an hour, it's gonna be nice. Be more than an hour. Cause then I make this should I make that we should just cut out parts. To be frank, it should probably work better. Then have it as still in a single object and then yeah, that might work better. Even for rigging purposes. See. Wait, I separated that goddamn wrong thing. Are you joined still? What is I okay. Didn't separate this. You're just gonna don't want that thing to be yeah. Hmm. Now this could work. Still wonder if I'm gonna hit so far, let's see. So far it's 1000. Thousand little yeah, I might no we're gonna keep that together. Yeah. And then we're gonna separate the hand off probably. Like a game asset here. Okay, so we're gonna make the hand right there and then the hair. Yes. You can add a little dip plane. Could do let's do a quick one with planes. Cube. Alright, so gosh. I added my preferences. I don't know why the add-on does this. Looking at what's that add-on called? called no, Machine Tools. So yeah, Machine Tools giving me this weirdo shift Q, shading, not snapping. It go back to page up, shading pi. Why is it page up again? Damn it! There we go. I don't know why it does that. Because I like to use like this. I switch really quickly, but yeah. No, I think I need to do the bones for the hands. Look, she's got like little tiny little fingers. She's got like 4. We could do 4. I think I'm gonna do 4. Yeah. I think Jane is herself is look at Jane as a reference. Grab Jane. Jane. Okay. Jane as a reference is Jane. Jane is not as tall as Big Jane. So, as I was saying, the ear on Jane is pretty flat, but it's bent backwards like that. So I might just copy that. It's not that high either. We just kind of yoink it, which I probably might do. Yoink it up. And then we're going to just reshape it. Okay. A mirror and reshape. So we're just going to. Okay. Yeah, okay. She had front bangs like that. You know, I'm just going to copy that too. Just going to yoink it. Just less work. Gonna rename the pieces here. Jane here. And bangs. Okay. Very tiny comparison. Good do is rescale it now. I think I'm gonna do that. Get rid of these. How will you keep it? Don't tell me. It's tagged to the. Okay. No, individual. Medium point. Okay. Here we go. I need to increase that. I'm surprised it fits so well. Oh, that's far. Closer. There we go. Closer. I can't believe it fit here. I'll just die in the damn thing. Okay, we'll have that as a front view. Not too rigid though. So now we're just gonna fit it on with that. Nicely fit. That's so close. I did not expect that. Not at all. We need to make her head a little bigger anyway, though, but nice outfit you got. And then the ear. No, so we're going to adjust these. Adjust these to fit instead of the other way around, I think. No, because we're going to do that anyway. Do a mirror. Less work. I like less work. Less work is nice. I'm gonna increase the size because the thing's different, right? It's like I think the bottom side is gonna be a little bit more like big. Huh. We might need to. No, it's gonna do that anyway. Hold up. Proportional. Roll it down a little bit. Maybe. Maybe. That works. No, I'm just gonna not to grab the hair. It would be nice to imagine whether or not do the hair would take me long. You do like a simple hair, but still. We'll bridge by distance and then oh crap. Bridge by distance. Sharp edges. So then we can grab the hair maybe. It only, okay. Okay, that got connected. So we're just gonna hide. Grab anything else. Yeah, we'll grab this one too. So it's gonna be Jane's original hair. Get it remade because that'd be extra long. Yeah. For speed's sake. BB like hair though. But yeah, maybe we will use it as a reference again. Yeah. It's gonna be needing to be smaller. Yeah. Like tilted forward. Can you imagine it all like very long? I think it covers the face a lot, right? You can see it's covering a lot, but we can probably move it a little bit. We're going to be putting the eyes here. Saves us a lot of time. This saves us good time right there. Let's forget. Here. It's a little hard to see. We're just gonna. Okay, so then we have to make that. I'm gonna move this up a little. Okay. And then, this is so weird. I'm so used to making full things. Yeah. The hands are like, shape are we thinking? I'm thinking like that kind of bell shape, right? So it's gonna be like, a bell shape hand. But I want it to be rounder, so I'm gonna have to set up maybe one single subdivision. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. One single subdivision. I could just adjust the hand size, I think. I think I can go through the entire process pretty quickly because then I have to go right and paint it. But we're not painting in Blender because it usually fails. It ends up not saving and then you lose data. You lose your paint job. Blender crashes and then you're screwed. Now the thing with Mini Jane here is that she's got like longer hairs, so we can bring them out. But I don't want to touch the inner part, so all right. Let me just merge it if there's any. 17, okay. Sometimes there's loosey goosey vertices on these models, but because of that, this. All right, so let's. Don't know where the mask is down here. Actually, I can't see it. I only see it up in this panel over here. Don't know why. I think it's just because everyone uses M. Okay, so we're gonna alt hide. So that removed that one. And now we can pull it out without pulling out the geometry. Stays there. I want like ears like a little bit big like that. A little bit longer. She's like a chibi kind of character. It's a little bit bigger. And I'm gonna make it probably more flat too, so like if I know this, yeah. I wanna make this sharp. Yeah, there we go. That's very long hair. I'm gonna have to shorten that up. But I think it's fine when it's like really big. When it's supposed to be kind of like a thing. Taking a time lapse of this after. I'm gonna have to make sure that I remove all the. To make it mod ready, so that means that we're gonna check up the vertex paint, which is not that big of a deal. The extra maps, so that's something that we wouldn't do for something else, but for this we would. There's two possible ways to take care of this. I think there's actually more, but I think I'm gonna go with the one that is less destructive. So, rating. Okay. We're gonna use a lattice. So we're gonna use lattice to form. No way I can think of a less destructive way. I mean, proportional, you can think of that, but lattice is even more or less crazy, I think. Maybe there's a simple deform, but I don't use that much. We want to go local for a second. We don't want to. I don't know if anyone needs an explanation on how lattice works. Something else. And up right here. That's close enough. We need now the resolution. No, no, not that. Oh, we're looking at 2. Yeah. Because it's lattice, but there. Lattice with proportional editing. Destroying everything here. So kind of a difficult task. Destroyed. I mean, when you squeeze the geometry sometimes. I think lattice deform has to be the best at doing it. Even then, look, it's already bleeding out. We're going to see if we can kind of get it even-ish. Okay, yeah, that's, I think, as good as it's going to get. Maybe. That way. Yeah. Any chain right here. Okay, that's, I don't know how it's going to end up looking, but I'm going to try to get it as close as I can to the little drawing here. Put it on top of, well, what's his name's head? I forgot his name. Seth. See if we can put it on top of Seth's head. So technically speaking, once we get the scarf thing, and then maybe add a little bit more geometry here, and add it a little bit more to be now it's like a little, there we go, but to be more like inward. Yes, sir. I think the only thing that's going to be more detailed is going to be the ears and the head. No, and the hair. But with a simple, sure, I can fix it. To the face real quick. We'll do we're not going to do painted. We're going to do actual geometry. The mouth. He's speaking, and for the eyes as well. So planes. We're gonna use planes, I think, or very thin boxes. We'll figure it out. Planes are nice. No rotation on anything. Put it up here on the point. We'll move it forward a little bit. Yeah, okay. We could increase the topology on the face or the head. Because right now it's like, yeah, I can think of increasing it right there in the bottom. Whoop. Why is it doing that? Is it not doing the control to subdivision? Okay, I don't know why it was doing that. Supposed to do subdivision when you control to, but maybe I didn't press that. Press shift or something. Yeah, I think I pressed shift instead of control. Okay. Now her eyes. Let me do a little bit closer copy here. No, this one's more flat. We're gonna switch it. Yeah, so we can get the face just right. This one we're gonna get the face right. Get rid of the hair right there. So we just have this 3. It's a nice reference point. So huh. No, I'm just gonna, you know what, we're gonna make it flat. Yeah. Something like that, and then we're gonna duplicate that, and then quickly we can adjust it after anyway. Nice thing, we can always adjust after. Hold up, what is it? Okay. Subdivisions make it look weird. We're gonna do the mouth. That's it. I think for the face, it's very quick. I think I would have been kind of dumb and then maybe I should use curves. Nah, it's fine. It's like too small for that. Part of me is like, oh yeah, we should use curves. Oh. Get that nice and close. Since it's gonna be a mirror, I'm gonna mirror it. Mirror, mirror. Something along those lines. Now it's looking like it's got the look. We just gotta increase the scale. 'Cause that's tiny. Okay. We're doing it in we're doing it in local medium point. There we go. Kind of funny. No, I think I want to increase it though. This would be pretty big. Comedically. Separate a little bit more and then increase it comedically big. Something like that. I'm gonna adjust it though. Big not mouse is annoying me. I'm gonna move it like there. Maybe like there and then move it like so. We're gonna make open mouth kind of thing though too. You see, this is. Wonder if we can bend this. Yeah, no, we're gonna need to bend it. Oh no. Crap. Oh, wait. We might have to realize it. It might be better to realize. Yeah. Okay. Realizing. I could convert it from here, but it from here. Huh. That's fine. I think it's high though. Probably get rid of one of them at least, maybe. Yeah, we'll clean it up a tiny bit. Touch. Don't want us too much time cleaning. Wrong way. Okay. Get that cleaned it up a little tiny bit. We can even out the topology though. Well, yeah. Yeah, it's a little better. Whatever. Huge deal. And this is a little bit easier to now move around. Because we set up the. Oh. Wait, or maybe just use here then. Close enough. Maybe it's better to use a brush. That's not gonna be better. Oh, maybe lattice is working again. Lattice is nice. Doesn't mess up the lattice again. For my lattice, I'm gonna make a new lattice here. Sure. Here now. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it to an hour. That's not any. I wanted to make this a lot shorter. That was gonna be like, oh, I'm getting model it in an hour. But well, whatever. We're gonna model it a little bit longer to get that nicer look. Do a little touch of I'm modeling here. Last time I used to group the No, Blender needs a grouping. Nice if it had one. Could use the grouping that, or local. Yeah, okay, beautiful. Hold up, wait a little bit, and then okay. I could use the. There's a grouping, and I could do like say if I don't want to corrupt anything, but do this and then just say Control G. It does a group with machine groups in it, and it kind of works. But I prefer not using it for now. It's maybe it's improved. It's been like a while. Then again, I was using it for a lot last time, and then it was yeah, 3, 2 or 3. Yeah, that's enough. There, nah, nah, just this. So we want to throw this under the. There's a mirror we're gonna do. I think because we do the mirror before or after the lattice. I forget. I'm gonna grab this lattice. I'm gonna rename this lattice I that. Yeah. Be overkill to do. Nah, see, look at that bend. You see that? That's what I'm talking about. That's the reason we do lattice. That's what's up. Okay, so you see, this is what I was talking about the mirror. One is not, so we just move up. There you go. My gosh, though. Because if not, if we were doing if we were trying to do it with a brush, it didn't look good. If we do proportional, it doesn't look good. Last option is lattice. It's a good option. There you go. And we can move it actually. Instead it into the space. We can do this shrink wrap, but I'll to kind of tone it in anyway. We want to do. We want to set it in front of the eyes, or that's gonna be a real question. There. This is like could be overkill for this. I don't want to mirror divide if we subdivide. Okay, it's really high for that. Why is it so? Oh, it's in 2. We can edit a little bit here. Did I? No, it's fine. Let's make that a little bigger, maybe. Do clipping. Oh, I don't know. Just set some. I want to realize this maybe. It's already been realized once. We'll realize it again with another little bit. Where's it at right now? We're looking at this much. I think that's pretty goddamn for something so low poly like a ball, but it allows us to make a little bit more edits. Take a look see. Yeah, look more flat. It's not super round. mini rat. I mean, like, I'm hoping that I could do a lot of it today, so I don't have to do this again. I don't think so. That's what happened, I think, is with a double lattice. I'm gonna do it another lattice. Lattice tutorial. About lattice. They're underrated. I think not a lot of people know about lattice and then use it. Can't believe I got that so dead on. We're just gonna. There we go. Good thing about local, we can rotate it and still. Rotate on the Z. No, we rotate on the. Now scale on the ZX. Oh yeah, and then we gotta scale on the Y. Scale it pretty small if we wanted to, but matter. Where's the? We want to do. There two. There you go. My quick menu. I use lattice. Amount sometimes. Is way to rename it. Bro. Okay. Lot and then much nicer to deform. And I straight up. Up. There you go. Oh. Forgot where. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the hair. I don't know if I'm gonna put it in the front or the back. That's gonna be weirdly. I don't know. Figure it out. Big deal. Find the hair. Not gonna be visible, maybe. And if that's the case, we can fix it later anyway. Oh man. Yeah, there we go. See. Okay, that's not bad. Put it under. I get rid of we can do a quick. I think I'm gonna do a quick texture maybe. Is that it for the body? I'm gonna do something for the hands though. We need fingers. We need little fingers maybe. Yeah, because his hand can be all black and then little fingers. Wait, don't put it in the just. Gotta rename everything though eventually after this, but then we're gonna join everything maybe. Yeah, so it doesn't matter. Oh, up. I'm playing right now because you know, copyright stuff, but I have my music playing in the background. Last time I got they put some music on, they copyright my stream. And we're almost done here. I can't believe that. No, I'm just messing. Hold up. We need this thing here. This furry. I don't know. Forgot. I'm bad with names. Furte. Not my strength. I remember names very easily. One of those people. Taken off. So I have everything. I mean, it's possible. Yeah, you see all my screen caps are working. So when we get to the painting part, it's gonna be such a quick paint too. Mostly gonna be more of an atlas map. It's like literally everything's just like a one tone. One tone. Gonna make that little. Okay, so what shape are we going for here? I think I'm gonna go for I'm gonna go for like this like hold up. I think I'm gonna go for something like yeah, both. And then we're gonna add a little thing here so that can be oh wait, we wanna add a little bit of a yep. Wish there was a little bit there's only gonna be levels. How's it looking? This is like where are we at? This is that high. Kind of ridiculously high for a finger. That's gonna be low poly to be honest. So I'm gonna lower that down. I'm gonna make this custom, I guess. So that means we're gonna make this start beveling. Maybe less. Yeah, since it's a finger, it's not gonna be like super accurate anyway. Particular about it. But I might decrease that so it's gonna be more like a digit. Make that tiny then. Yeah. You know what? I don't even know why I sometimes don't use the. Sometimes I think using the old M, and then sometimes I use the. Yeah, that's close enough as a finger. To bend it from here, that's going to be the bend here. And this entire thing's going to be influenced by two bones, I think. So one bone here, one bone here. And then you know, master kind of, or the palm bone or whatever. Be like a two bone thing. Too big. We could make it like inside like an actual finger. I don't think it's gonna matter. Yeah, it's like 4, I think. 5 or 4, I don't know. I have like a thumb here. I mean, regular Jane doesn't have 4. She has regular fingers. Oh, oh, okay. I made this on the same object. I forgot. A little bit of claws right here. Maybe I should join it. Maybe I should have it like a one thing. I mean, maybe this thing is too. Yeah, I might try that. Let's see what happens. Out with it. It's a little bit too low for that. We're gonna have to increase it, or we can manual it. We'll manual it. A bit longer, but whatever. So we gotta. But what we need. Triangles, but we don't care about triangles. Triangles are fine. Grid fill this. What about a higher span? No. Fine. I'm gonna have to subdivide this anyway. Subdivide it by 2 maybe. This one is fine. Yeah, we just manual it from here. We can kind of want a finger here. We want a finger. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a bevel, and we're gonna say artifact on affect the vertices. So this makes it so that it's a little bit different width. Oh, and then we can start cleaning that up here. Hold up there, there, and there. This one too. Right there. There. Then we gotta, I think that causes, these n-gons, so we're gonna clean that up real quick. So, this is I do a division and then subdivide it. Did it subdivide it there? Oh, I see. We'll do it individually then. Oh, the reason I did this is so I can get rid of that and then just start. Actually, we're going to do this on the right there for that one and then inward for this one. Now we'll do it in that big. This one's going to be. We could do it like that. Because then that causes more issues too, so fuck that. We could do a double. We could do an inward. Inward up and then inward down. Yeah, that's fine. I think the topology is going to be a little bit weird there. A little funky. But it'll be fine. Probably. Oi. We're going to do a singular again. Every time. Gotta do things singularly. Okay. Now we can actually move this maybe. Or we can extrude. Ugh. Oh, we're gonna do that anyway. We're gonna delete the rest. Now let's see what is flipped and what is not flipped. Okay, we're good. It's clean still. Huh. It's going that way. Okay. I guess it's because I modeled it toward the inside. Oh, that's why. Do this outside then. Fine. I think that was a better idea anyway. I'm gonna square it up. No, these fingers are supposed to be big, so I'm going to possibly just join it up here. Just so fingers are. I'm gonna make them big. Oh, thinking about it. When you think about it again, you're like, oh, I think I'm gonna make them bigger. Yeah, I'm gonna make them like almost like we can keep that separate. Maybe I don't know. I kind of want to maybe do a subdivision here. We can join it together there. That'll be interesting. Yeah, I think that's fine. We can clean this up a little bit. You know what? This one's gonna be out. This one's gonna be in. Okay. I think we want to keep that still at, yeah. Okay, so we can now just adjust it. Yeah, this one doesn't have hold up. We can kind of hit it up here. Or we can hit it with that. Fine too. I can imagine someone's like anyone who watches this is gonna be like thinking apologies best. That's okay. Merge it here. Yeah, just like a real figure. Yeah, it's gonna be merged like a real finger here. The finger and the hands are actually merged. They're not. They don't have the exact division. Kind of got this thing like that, like a real finger, like the real fingers. Now we just gotta edit this to be bigger because this thing is like not big and it looks small. Yeah, this is better. Happier with this. Not that one. Yeah, there we go. I think I need to add a little there. AC is a lot more like thing I would do for hand, but the hand's more stylized. Oh, but we can still follow that same kind of rules. Now it looks like a hand. We can We could extrude, but we want to make this bigger because it's like small. And on stylized stuff, it's kind of big. Yeah, there we go. Now we just gotta shrink it down in some size. Okay, now we got fingers. The manual takes a little bit longer, but has some cooler shit sometimes. Right, that's fine. It would fit individual. It looks like a little claw. Now, I don't know. We need to do it individually again. Doink. There we go. So we can rig this pretty quickly, sort of. We'll see. I think that's good enough. It looks like a hand. If it looks like a hand, it's good. Like a claw, though, but you know, that's that kind of thing for what they're going for. Yeah, small little claw. It looks a little. I think I did that backwards. Actually, let me think about it. The figure is on that backwards. Now I think about it. Yeah. I did that backwards. Oh no. In other words, I put the thumb in the wrong area. It's supposed to probably be here. Oh, we could fix that. And we just do like that. We do mirror on the y-axis. What we need to do is now we just apply the mirror for now. The mirror on the y-axis. And we'll set we can probably move it axis and then have that position there, you see. We say apply. No wait, actually let's do that in a do that in a y-axis and then 0.1 there. So that when we do apply, I'm gonna get rid of the other one. Y.1. Okay, now it's the correct position. So we want to do the little fur thingy on the code thing. Not very descriptive on that, but this thingy right here, that neck fur thing. I think we might want to model to because I'm gonna paint the rest of it. Because it's gonna be just painted. It's not gonna be a model everything. Already 1 hour and 30 minutes anyway. Holy shit. Didn't expect to go this long. But it is what it is. It's fine. It's like, whatever. You will do this. I think, I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, so I do want to model. Things I want to model. I think I'm gonna model these chains. This tie. Maybe the pants. And that's it, because I don't want to model this extra stuff, I think. Be it that we call it a day for the modeling. And then we go texture UV, and then that's gonna be quick because UV's like probably a Alice thing. So good UVs finish the entire thing, I think. Oh yeah, she has little red cheeks though, so I'm gonna add that. Oh, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more cuter face probably. See, the cheeks probably are not like there, so we're gonna finish the body and then we're gonna finish up this part here, the face stuff, and then that's it. Then we're gonna do a quick rig. The rig will take me like another 30 minutes, maybe less. I don't know. Really quick because it's like what? Let's add a rig. Let's add the YB. This one is the hair and the other one. Hair back. Hair long back, I guess. I don't know. Not the best at naming things. We're gonna start here in the IB and then clean that up. Clean up the. What are we making next? Oh yeah, I was gonna make the bone thing, right? Throw it in here for a second, just so I can show. Yeah, how long I think. Because where it's full one. Now we're gonna be doing, because I don't want to do something complex. We do like a, keep that as a root, and then data there. So now the axes are, this is now a root bone. We'll keep that. We'll do a rig later, but yeah, that's the idea. It's gonna be pretty quick, simple rig. Yeah, we're gonna do manually instead of what's the other one? The other kind of rig, Rigify, and the other one which is I have it here. Do I have it here? No, I don't. It's AutoRig Pro. Oh yeah, AutoRig Pro doesn't work on 4.4, I think, unless they updated it recently. Work on everything else, and then we'll work on the scarf at the end. I don't like scarf working. Not my thing. We'll do it planes. It's faster. Like, okay. Yeah. Do that little thing and then that little thing. The little stuff. Because then we can work on finishing up the rest of it. I don't like moving the origin point out of the way. So yeah, we're back here, and then we'll keep it on the surface. It'll be quick like that. Hold up. We're gonna do there you go. That's it. We're done with that. That's the reason why it's like fine to model it, because it's quick. The question is going to be how the size is. Be too small, might be too big. I will adjust there. Sizing is easy to with. It's the other stuff that is. Everything's mostly easy. Did I? It looks like paint right there, right here. I didn't, did I? Maybe we're gonna change the color. Let's change the color. We're gonna call it. I wish we could change the color a little easier. I don't know what that is. Let me see if I can throw in the 60% or 60 degrees. I cleaned it up. It's being weird. I think we have a, yeah, good distance. Right now, this is where I like to just duplicate and then, oops. We're just gonna make a tie from here. Okay, we're gonna go behind almost. Such a quick thing. Could have done it with a paint, but it's better to just do modeling. Okay. The rest is gonna be figuring out just the sizing for things. This color is gonna be pretty easy. Let's see. Do I have a? What is going on here? Okay, that was weird. Do another. Keep it nice and nice and smooth. Now we're gonna make it the control point. No, we'll keep it here actually. Wait, what? Why is it green? Oh wait, no, I did duplicate. That's why. Anyway, I don't think I'm gonna do the coat modeled. I think I'm gonna make the coat. Okay, maybe modeled because it's so. No, because then I could use this as a base, and then I'm gonna have the everything modeled. You know what? I'm thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make no thing modeled and then paint everything, but then I'm just changing my mind the entire time. All these suspenders. Let's change the color. I wish there was another way to change the colors. I think I can use Sensets or something, but I go down pretty low. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. We'll adjust it later. Then everything's gonna be joined up, and then with this low topology, it's gonna be easy to join it up. It'll be done in like a minute. We can make this inside the same topology here. All right, so yoink right here and then there. We can. That's weird. Oh, I see what happened. I think there's like a double maybe. Oh, it's just weird. Backward a little bit, and then like that, like that. We'll just roll with it. That's a little small, but whatever. Instead, we're gonna make the pants. That's actually better if I remake it because I'm not liking this. Like to much like remake it. How much this? That's a 10. That's pretty high. Or something like this. I'm gonna go with 8. Let's go with an 8. I think I can do, yeah, I like 8s, maybe 6. Oh, 6 is nice. Okay, 6 is it is. 6 it is. 6 is like perfect. Okay. 6 is like, move it to the left. I mean, right. Or left. My right. Yeah. Boxy. To make it a little bit less boxy. Right there. Okay. We're gonna make it appealing now. Make that like thing like that. You see, little round. Wait, I was gonna do the pants. What am I doing? Oh well, I'll just make the pants right now. On this other side. Here. Nice about the pants that I did here. Wait, we do there's 2 types. Last time I went with I don't think it matters at this level to be honest, but oh, where's my mirror? I used to work with a mirror that I didn't even notice. I'm telling you to clip. So we're gonna clip right here. And then that acts as a clipper. We'll just adjust it to be like so. I'm gonna how to set the pants here actually in the way. Okay. Yeah, now we can do this a little better. One right there. So, I mean, because then we can So used to subdividing this. The her thing is more like a V, so we could do like that V thing. Down here and then a little bit something like that. Oh gosh, it's so difficult with low poly sometimes. About it. Yeah, okay. Like this, yeah. A little bit more, do this a little. Have a little bit down here. Yeah, like there. I think that's fine. Um, maybe a little bit more back. I can get rid of this hair. It's getting annoying. Since it's gonna be low poly, I'm not gonna. Gonna be low poly. I'm just not gonna get too caught up on it. Again, I come in with like a little bit higher anyway. There. I think that's too high. Maybe. Look at this one. It's not even mirror. No, no, that's how low. This one's a little lower, and then this one. Generally, I'm still working with like 3,000, which is almost nothing. Almost nothing. Actually, I'm gonna move this up. Actually, now we can do this. Actually, we can keep this in subdivide. Yeah, that's fine. Division mode right now. And look at that. We can kind of now start working with this a little better. Actually, just stick with this level of subdivision right now for this one. Like that. Wait. I think I want to make it in the front and up in the back right there. Maybe a little bit more over the back like that. Because the chibi doesn't mean you're gonna have to ignore everything. Chibi, but no, that's fine. I mean, a bit of appeal. The thing wider. I mean, that's kind of like I think what they're going for. Is still Jane. Like it's not Jane. Hold up. That's why I like sculpting. Yeah, we want to make it chubby character here. Chubby TV. Okay. Out it out here. There we go. There. There. I was keeping this super low poly, but I can't. How to do it like this? Must be done. Ah, there we go. Oh wait, I can make that a little bit tighter in actually. Like, it's gonna clip. I don't like not clipping, but rid of it so we can get a little. Damn. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Bringing it in. There we go. Something like that. No, I mean maybe we can. Yeah. I'm gonna make the UVs like really sharp so we can go. Everything's gonna be UV UV. These lines are not gonna be UV though. Maybe. And if it lends to it, why not? Yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, we got those pants. All right. Now I'm happy camping. Now we're happy camping. In right there. Fine right there. Yeah. Bam. Okay. I want to probably make it a little bit more up, actually. I got that, like, yeah. Yes, he's got that, like, kind of shape coming in. Oh. Now we're going to get, like, an idea of what, like, the back would look. I don't even think we've seen the back. Or maybe I don't have a reference for it, but we'll just, wing the back. Like 2 hours. Holy shit. Shit, man. I miscalculated that. That was like done like the modeling. It'll be like what a few minutes on the texturing, and then it turns out to be like 2 hours. Right. Uh, so oh, but I can get that to be like a little bit seemingly chubbier, but like a chubby little feet, chubby little legs, like stylized, like actual legs, and actually legs are actually inward. They're kind of like this, kind of curve, not that off to be like super like this. So the minute that we close this up here with like this, we should keep it either like that or we can. Doesn't matter that much to be honest, but whatever. We're gonna keep it like that. Fine. We're gonna make this shirt now. I mean, I might have to adjust some shit. I think it's a little bit too tall, a little bit shorter. Actually, not bad. Yeah, that shortness is better. The thing is, I need to make this possible. Bit. Maybe this is too round. No, it's got that like S thing right there, right? This one has like a more of like a circle. Um, but that's just not gonna work for this thing right here. I'm gonna try to make it as chubby as I can. Get chubby rat. So we'll attempt. It's gonna be an attempt to make it chubby rat. Shape I think is coming out better if I did it ever since I started doing it like that. Um, we threw in the armature one. I think from here we can use. We're gonna probably keep the arms and stuff like that, but I'm gonna hide them for now. Hold up arm. Okay. Do the jacket and then yeah. um, we'll just copy this thing here. Probably should have done in the beginning. Like this will be fine. We just that's fine. We can make the back probably like that, but stylized it would be like for stylized it would be like on there, but it all and then paint it on and then UVs is fine. So look at the silhouette. It's come need to make that like a really you know me you're gonna make it look like we need to make it almost circular though. Still like a chubby rat, so it's gonna be like that. We got that silhouette coming in like a chubby kind of thing. Might need to change the proportions a little bit because I think it might be a little bit off. I think maybe a little bit. We can lower this down a little bit. Maybe like so. Move that down a little bit, and then we have this shirt now. Something like that. And then we can. Sure, we don't clip. Where's the clip? No clip on, do we? Yeah. Yes, we do get servers. Ugh. Now as we got the chubby rat coming in. That coming in right here. I make it also chubby on the other side. So we don't want to make it just chubby on both sides to be chubby. I mean, I should have a quick clip button on this. But yeah, no, I mean, there's silhouette kind of thing here. But Jane's got a butt, so it, there's no butt. Make this a little bit more round too. So that kind of round thing. Okay, want to make it also. But it's harder on. It's easier on the front than the. Pill body right now. Oh, we're gonna reduce this shape because it's not supposed to be shapely. Gonna reduce it to like almost a pill. Because if it's shapely, it's more difficult. I think it's a too high. Okay. Lower. Like a jacket would go over, but since painted, it's gonna probably be like right there. Over and then possibly either one. A little bit more pill-like. Okay. Pill-like, and then name this jacket. Now it's blue. I'm gonna name. Better to move this over. Here's the thing. I don't know if we're gonna join this on this. And close it. Okay, so now that rest is oh yeah, one last thing on the leg. One last thing on the leg, and then we're gonna do the fur stuff, and that's it. I'm gonna adjust the head. Adjust the head, and then we're gonna see if we can. Might use this same because it makes it quick, it makes it easier, works. Or we can do something else. I don't know. We'll see. We'll get everything else in, and then finally the hair. If it doesn't work, we'll fix it with something else. Like you see right here, it's like too back. Like this is too much. This is like a real head back. You see. Look at that. I think we edit it a little bit. I think we're gonna pull in another lattice again. Lattice to the rescue. Lattice all the way. I think lattice is still the best. Cool. No one uses. Probably people use it. I haven't seen many other modelers use it a lot. Seen them. Seen a few modelers, but I've never seen them almost touch it. Maybe I'm just a lattice fanboy. Take a quick break almost. It's been like what? We are at we're at the Pillsbury Doughboy. Okay. I'm probably gonna take a break because I'm getting tired here. I'm gonna see if I can finish this. And then we're gonna take possibly break here. Video. Not gonna even Oh yeah, lattice to the win. Lattice is the way. The will and the way is the lattice. That lattice is the way, the will. The way the world is the lattice world. Okay. That looks that much better. Oh, okay. That pulled out. I got pulled out here. There. Bring in the other lattice. I'm telling you, lattice is the way. Only lattice fanboy here. Hold it. Bam. 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 Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, there we go. See how tone in that is. Like if we take a look at this, we reduce the strength. So you see how that is? And then this dope. I'm gonna make a lattice tutorial at this point. And lattice advocate. Okay, let's take a look how to see. Last thing I need to model is this no, I need to model two more things and we're done. We're done, boys. So, after we model these two things, and then pulling done. I think that's a lot. Touch it up, and then that's it for the hardest part of this game here, because the rest is like, what's the rest? Like just in the actually, yeah. Getting lost in the focus here, lost in the sauce. Okay, where were we? Oh yeah, we need to also do the rat tail. Oh, okay. I'll do that later, but you need the rat tail. It's gonna be such a on the okay, I need a break. Lost in the sauce. I don't know if I'm gonna do a two-part. So part one, part two. We're just gonna take a quick break. I think I'm gonna do a part. I'm gonna divide it into parts because I'm gonna take a bit of a longer break. The rest is gonna be just I might do some modeling offline here. Come back and then show off the rest of the process, and it'll be done very quickly. Yeah, I think so. Okay. No, I mean look at this. We got such good for what is it? Signal. Usually we get like crappy signal, but this time we got some good one. Yeah. We'll be back for part two. The electric boogaloo. It'll be probably like maybe like in a few 14:26 on my time. That means maybe back at or maybe tonight. That's also possible. I don't know. Enough rambling. All right.